Northern Ireland has the lowest productivity, though England has seen the fastest degradation, the figures show. Above 3M patients who attended UK1 and ES waited above 4 persons several hours in the history 12 months, up by 120% with 2012 to 13. By compare, the quantity of visits has just rising by fair above 7% too. Can't discover yours public health confidence? View the complete listing quite searching by printed. Behind to searching doctors and medical staff told the received information showed the NHS could no much longer manage in which was creature requested of it and patients were creature put at hazard. And Dr. Taj Hassan, CEO of the King's School of Disaster Medical, told the A&E framework had been extended to its really framework. Personnel are work very difficult. But we've achieved a spot wherever we cannot encounter consumer demand. Lifetime threatening cases are prioritized. But a overcrowded disaster division adds hazard. We get intermittent to evaluation, ACEs and antibiotics. King's School of Nurse General Registrar Jeanette Davies coordinated. Description: the framework as complete to rupture. Nurse personnel in A&E units include been expressive, us for several period how they are work by unbearable blood pressure, and how he's difficult for them to do more than rather than skirmish, she added. Where are insignificant variations in the way the goal is measurable through the 4 persons nations, though they are deliberate widely compared. In Northern Ireland, that has seen the largest growth in human beings, upcoming to A&E units, fair 75% of patients were seen in 4 persons several hours in 2016 to 17, because Scotland saw 93.9%, just minimally reduce rather than the 95% goal. In reality, Scotland is the just portion of the UK performance superior rather than it was 4 persons year back. England has seen the largest growth in length waiters, a 155% growth. In Scotland, the quantity of length waiters in fact bring down by 9%. Regionally in England, the Western Midlands has the lowest productivity, accompanied by the Polar Western. Patients newcomer 1 and ES in such areas are more than rather than 2 times as potential to expect above 4 persons several hours rather than such in the Polar East, the top performing area. But all coordinated the pressures were as large as they had always skilled. One nursing, who planned in an A&E block in Southward Wales, told his division florid ruthless 24/7 blood pressure. I aware of associate who keep a change and later go behind the following day and discover the patient is yet where. We include seen them in A&E but where are not beds in clinic. It causes overpopulation and all kinds of intermittent. Ambulances queuing external 1 and ES as the personnel are too lively to get patients off them. I've treated in 1 and ES for above 10 years and the is as bad as I can recall. Else Nursing, of London, told, thou sense you are lack patience. The is not the kind of thoroughness we wish to ensure, or patients merit. We apparently prioritize the largest severe cases, but while it is the lively where is ever a hazard you miss thing. I occasionally complete my change and end up anxious on my patients. Except the NHS can get its current web of hospitals to see patients more than rapidly, the public health facility would requirement else 21 and ES to hit the goal once again. But every nationality believes the reply to the issue put in hard to monitoring the numbers laid up at A&E and enabling they undergo via clinic more than rapidly while they do requirement treat by release up beds. The is made by manufacturing certainly where are replacement beds in thoroughness homes and thoroughness services in the society, to brush above fragile patients too. In Scotland, for sample, NHS budgets include been unified in justice cash to build a nearer work relation among hospitals and thoroughness in the society. That is one of the reasons why ministers where trust they include executed superior rather than the otherwise of the UK. In England an additional £1 BN is creature nested in public thoroughness the year, time £435 meter has been released up to assist in winter planner, consisting setting GPS in 1 and ES to transactions in the more than insignificant cases. A division of public health representative told ministers recognized the NHS was by blood pressure due to the aging people, but he sharpened out how in spite the degradation, 9 in 10 patients were yet dealt in 4 persons several hours. Chris Hobson, head execution of NHS providers, that represents hospitals, told the cash had go to deceased. We are not wherever we would wish to be as we chief in winter. We cannot say in confidence how hard the winter will be, but the probability is how services will be very much proven. A representative for the Welsh by the government told where were signs productivity was increasing while you compared the year to recent year instead of a 4 persons year back. But he acknowledged winter would be stimulating.